Today, I'm going to be reacting to Angelina Jordan. This video is labeled Best of TikToks. Hi, I'm Dr. Mark, and I'm going to help you sing and perform more like the top artists around the world. I'm a professional voice teacher, performance coach, and opera stage director. I've helped thousands of singers around the world learn the techniques and methods that got the top singers to where they are. I'm not going to watch all of the TikToks on this video because that, just if I said nothing and did nothing, it'd be 50 minutes long. But I am going to scan through some and just take snippets from here and there and see what's going on. So as we jump into these TikTok videos, one of the reasons I did that is because if you go on YouTube here and look at her shorts, the shorts videos, there's a lot of really cool videos of her recently. You're going to see that she just does little clips of this, a little cover of that. And it's super cool just to see her in her element, just kind of throwing it out there and playing with it. So I thought, why not check this out and see what she's doing? And so here we go. Let's do this.
Many nights we prayed with no proof anyone could hear. In our hearts a hopeful sound we barely understood. Now we are not afraid, although we know there's much to fear. We were moving mountains long before we know we could. Oh, there can be miracles when you believe. Though hope is frail, it's hard to kill. Who knows what miracles you can achieve when you believe. Somehow you will where you believe.
Okay, let's go that far. Lots to talk about, but let's see if I can be really concise with this. First, one of the things that's making this awesome, that makes people want to watch this and engage with her, is that she is so expressive, right? Her voice, she lets it go and make unique colors and sounds. She is thinking of the words and how do I color these words in a way that captures the mood. Love it. Technically, I want you to watch there. And this is a really cool camera angle. I love this. We don't usually get this opportunity where we get to see both her tongue position and you can actually see way back into her throat to see what that soft palate's doing. So you're going to notice that she's doing an amazing job at keeping that tongue forward, flat, and really passive. It's doing what it needs to make the vowels, but it's not bunching up and getting tight and tense. What you would see there if it was, is you would see the space between her back teeth here get dark. You'd see that tongue retract, or you'd see it get dark along the sides, it get narrow in the middle, or you could see it rising high in the back. Any of those things, it's going to cause problems with the sound that we're making. We're not going to get this beautiful, rich sound. You'll also notice there's a lot of freedom and movement in that jaw and that mouth. She's not spreading a whole lot here. We do see these teeth. She's not trying to control it or manipulate it. She keeps a lot of height in it, which is characteristic for her sound. It's not that bright jangly. She likes that more soulful, richer sound that she's going to get from going tall. Another thing that we can learn from her is how to get that rich, tall sound. It's gorgeous. You can also notice there are times in other videos and places where she does go a little wider, and you can hear the brightness that comes as a result of that. You'll notice here that she's just engaging. She's just letting herself be relaxed. There's nowhere that we're seeing that is super tight. There's a little bit of tightness in this jaw. It's not wanting to release down and back. It's just kind of staying held and forward a little bit. Not sure that's serving her a whole lot. I would love to hear what would happen if we can get it to track down and back. In fact, most of the time when I've watched her, it does. So it might just be a specific moment here, or maybe she's been stressed and it's tight, or maybe it's just the specific sound. Maybe she's using this jaw to get there. But that's a point of curiosity. I'd love to see what happened.
In this time of fear, when prayer so often proves in vain, hope seems like the summer birds too swiftly blown away. Yet now I'm standing here.
People ask all the time, how do I make a cover my own? Do I just add like cool riffs in here and there, or like, do I just have to change some of the notes or the rhythms? How do I really make this my own? Do I really have to change all the instrumentation below it? Do I have to change the chords? Like, what do I have to do to make it my own? We hear people criticizing someone for not making it their own, for just stealing someone else, and why. And I have a few thoughts on that. One thought on that is no one can do it just like someone else. So if you're singing it, on some level, it already is yours. Now, on a deeper level, when we are trying to engage the public and make something unique, not just rip off someone else's song and style and the choices they've made, we do want it to be unique and uniquely ours. So how do we do that? Well, the most important and best way to do that is to really understand what you think the words mean. Which words you think are important. If you know which words you think are important, then you're going to emphasize the right words. You're going to emphasize different words, and you can emphasize that by maybe taking that note higher than it was written, maybe holding it a little longer, maybe doing a riff on it, and then that's going to start shifting all the other choices so they fit what you think those words and sound mean. You might change the entire key. You might change the speed. You might change a host of things, because when you hear those words and that song, your brain hears it in the context of a specific story or experience that you've had, or a daydream even. That's going to make you try to do something different. The key is, what is the story that you have in your mind that this story evokes, and how are you going to capture that with as much genuine artistry as you can, being as true to that story as possible, I think is what I really mean by that. That's how we make it our own. We have to come up with those thoughts first. If you just go at it and think, I'm going to make it my own by doing something unique and different, and I'm just going to do something different, that's not the way to do it. We can feel the difference between when it's genuine and when it's not. And when you really own it and it's yours, the way to do that is to make it mean something to you. And the way to do that is to have a clear story and context in your heart and your mind of what the words and the music mean. Okay, so here we go. New video, jumped ahead about 13 minutes. We're now in a parking garage. What's happening?
Mama, everything got a bit on me. You can touch the sky, but you ain't got a bit on me.
You'll see that brightness that pulls out is great in contrast to the previous video. You'll see it goes wide, and then she goes back tall when it gets dark and soulful again. Ooh, love it.
'Cause I'm on top of the world. I'm on top of the world. Yeah. Woo, woo,
So one of the reasons I love these TikToks is because they're just playing. She's in a parking garage. Have you ever been in a parking garage or echoey place and just tried to sing something? No one else is around? Not do it. It's a blast. And so she's just exploring and making sounds. Are they all technically perfect? Well, if we're talking about classically and operatically, no. If we're talking about the style, sure. Are they going to damage her voice? No, I don't think anything that she's going to do there is damage it. She's not singing super loud on it. She's just singing knowing that the phone is going to keep it up. She's not pressing anything. A little bit breathy, which kind of, again, is part of the style. So love what she's doing there. Also love that she's just letting herself be herself and feeling this music without any music behind her. She still has a clear idea, a clear story in her mind, a clear mood, a clear opinion about what she's saying, and letting that come through. She's not holding back. We don't hear or see anything that's tense, that's rigid, that's putting a wall between us and her. She's just being herself. Love it. Okay, jumping forward in the video, like 30 minutes past where we were last time. So let's see what's going on.
Take me for what I am, 'cause I'll never change all my colors for you.
Okay, I'm not going to go any further on this because I might react to this myself later. We talked a little bit about her on Sam's channel not too long ago, so if you haven't checked that out, feel free to check that out. You'll notice here she starts super soft, super breathy, relaxed, expressive, a lot of movement, a lot of expressivity, but pretty breathy, pretty relaxed. Why? Is that because she can't? Because it's a mistake? No, she's got to give herself somewhere to go. Part of being expressive, in fact, the bigger part of being expressive, is learning how to throw things away. How to not make everything big and loud, not to make something of everything. In fact, the majority of what we sing should not be our loudest, most clear, most best sound all the time. It should have variety. And to be believable, it's got to mostly emphasize verbs and adjectives and just stay calm and relaxed and have an ebb and flow and ease to it that she's had since she's a little kid. I mean, when I've watched some of her videos or listened to some of her music, it sounds like a 30-something-year-old woman, not just with the timbre of how she sings, but the interpretation. Her ability to just tap in and have a vivid imagination and put soul into what she's singing is phenomenal. So it's kind of fun here to see as years advance and she goes on, the development, the sophistication that comes with how she presents herself, not just as a performer, but and sometimes when she's just talking, doing her TikTok thing. Love it. And I look forward to seeing more of these and maybe reacting to more of these later. Don't hesitate to reach down below, share your favorite TikTok videos, your other videos that you love, things that you think I should react to that I haven't yet. I'd love to hear what you have to say. What are some other sections on this video that I'll share the original link down below that you love, that you like, that maybe I should go back to and react to those. I'd love to hear what you have to say. Don't forget to click like and subscribe. And I look forward to seeing you next time. If you want a voice lesson, an executive coaching session, which I also do, check out this other video that I'm going to be doing coming up where I'm talking about public speaking. I'm building that side of my business. Check it out. Come see what it's all about. Or if you just want me to help you and talk with you about how to communicate and present yourself in a way that is more genuine and authentic and engaging for the people that you're working with, I would love to talk with you. You can find me at foundyourvoice.com for singing and FYV consulting for business. See you next time.